Arsenal 3, Scumbags 1. Let's get into this and let's break the game down. Let's get into the goals and get into the controversial moments, which there were so many of. Let's get into it, guys. So guys, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to the Football Corner, welcome back to another match reaction, and let's get into this and let's break down this game. Now, starting off with the first goal of the game, which came in the 25th minute, scored by Manchester United, Marcus Rashford, with an amazing ball from Christian Eriksen. Pass from Kai Havertz was intercepted, middle of the pitch, and Christian Eriksen gets a lovely pass over to Marcus Rashford. Now he's on his right foot, we know what he's going to do, curve it into that right corner. Ben White just wasn't able to steer him off of that right foot of his, and he manages to get the shot off. Ramsdale does get a hand to it, it just isn't enough to keep it out of the back of the net, and we go 1-0 down. Now, automatically, as a fan, you're thinking, right, you're 1-0 down, don't put your head down, keep your chin up, let's go straight away, let's make an immediate effect on the game, let's get the goal back, and let's do what we can to get this scoreline equal. And that, my people, is exactly what happened. With an amazing goal, Martinelli on the left side of the pitch, towards the left corner, manages to get a ball over to Martin Odegaard in the middle of the box, and he smashes it into the back of the net. And in that position, he's in that position quite a lot. He's found in that position quite a lot. And before, when he first came, we'd always say shoot the ball, just shoot the ball, because we know you got that shot in you. We know that you can score from that position. You're very good, you're very accurate from that position. So I'm glad that he's shooting more now, and he manages to equalize it for us by scoring an amazing goal. Literally low driven shots, that's all he does from that position, and it's so great when he does it. Now, moving on to the next goal, which was scored around the 96th minute, which was scored by none other than Declan Rice. So, corner comes in from Bukayo Saka, back post, who is it? None other than Declan Rice. Now, we're lucky that Johnny Evans was playing in this game, and we're lucky that Harry Maguire was playing in this game, because nobody could even get to him. Johnny Evans was being blocked off by Gabriel in the box, and Rice has the time, the whole time in the game, to chest the ball down. Now, originally when he chests it down, it wasn't that good of a touch. It did go away from him a bit, but he managed to save it by touching it down and then weighing up the shot and literally shooting the cannon, man. And he literally shot it into the back of the net. It did take a deflection off of Johnny Evans. It did hit off of Onana's hand. Now, personally, in my opinion, he should be saving that. That's a bit of controversial opinion, because a lot of other people say, oh, he's going in a different direction. How do you expect him to save that? How do you expect him to get down? And yeah, he is going in a different direction, but I feel like he doesn't move that far away from his near post for it to fully affect him going down to get that ball. But luckily, he doesn't save it, and we score in the dying moments of the game. And you think that's it, we've won the game. And then all of a sudden, a ball is tipped over to Fabio Vieira, who then and Fabio Vieira does this a lot, where he does a quick pass to the man that's running through the middle, and he done it last season. He done the exact same goal, same assist again. And Gabriel Jesus behind the ball, he's running to it, and we're just putting our hands together, we're praying, we're like, please Jesus, please just score, please. And he's going up. Now Dalot is running towards him. He's running towards him at full speed, trying to get to him, trying to cover the ground. Runs towards him, and literally Jesus hits him with the fake shot. He gets sent to the shop, and Jesus finishes that like a top class striker. Literally, as easy as it like, sends the keeper the other way and literally puts it into that right corner. And yeah, you couldn't ask for more from that. That was amazing from Gabriel Jesus. He actually stayed composed and had enough composure to send the man flying and then managed to send the goalkeeper the wrong way as well while he took his shot. So hats off to Gabriel Jesus, because he came on, he changed the game. And I'll be honest, that game was screaming out for Jesus. It was screaming out for him. Declan Rice had an amazing game. His ball carrying, amazing. His progressive passes, amazing. Passing into the box, link up play between. The thing is with Rice, he does it on both sides. He links up the play on the right side, often on the right side, with Bukayo Saka and Martin Odegaard, where he's just playing as the link-up man, the extra pass within that area. And then he also goes to the left and does it with Martinelli and Havertz. So I feel like Declan Rice plays such a big part within the build-up as well, because he's covering both sides. So he might cover this side, and then when they try to clock onto him that he's covering this side, he'll go to the other side and then cover that side. And he'll just switch between them, alternate between the different sides of what side he's assisting. And for me, I feel like he's my man of the match. I have to give it to him because Declan Rice was amazing today. Obviously scored the goal, which was technically the winner, but obviously Jesus scored the third goal. But I can't ask for more from Declan Rice, man. I feel like he had an amazing game, and yeah, it's amazing from Declan Rice, man. You can't ask for more. I do believe we need to speak about Kai Havertz, because Kai Havertz in this game, another poor game for him. I'll be honest, another poor game. And to be honest, I don't know how he made it out of the tunnel for the second half. I'll be so real with you. Even in my live stream, I was like, how has Havertz made it out onto the pitch for the second half? How? Because the first half, although he had a good pass or two good passes, I'm sorry, but missing that chance within the box was infuriating. Then for him to give away the ball, which led to their goal. Sorry, but this is a massive game for us. This is a massive game for the fans. Yeah, because Man United is a very close rival to us. Yeah, the history is deep. So in that game, there's no place for mistakes. There's no place for mistakes. You can't be having anybody making mistakes. We have to be on top of our game. And I for sure do not want to see Kai Havertz playing against Man City, Liverpool, none of these big teams. I'm sorry, but I just feel like he's not made for it. He's not made to play against these big teams. Maybe against the smaller teams, he can play. But the bigger teams, no. Right now, we really need to reevaluate where his position is. Is he going to be in the midfield? Because maybe he could do a job in the midfield, but he seriously needs to improve on his passing. As well as that, if we're using him as a centre forward, I'm sorry, but does he come close to Gabriel Jesus or Eddie Nketiah? I don't think so. I don't think he does. So right now we have to just wait and see, because I said like I said, I'm going to give him 10 games, 10 maybe 15 games, see what he does, because it looks like Mikel Arteta is behind him. He's playing, he's praising him and backing him within the press conferences that he's saying. So we'll have to see what happens, but other than that, it wasn't a very good game. And to be honest, I don't think it was a good game from Arsenal as a whole, to be honest. I felt like we weren't playing to our full potential. It was still dangerous when we were going up, when we were attacking, and still managed to keep the high line. But I just feel like we weren't playing to our full level, to our full potential. The way we were playing last season, I don't feel like we were playing like that. But I can accept that the midfield is still getting used to each other. Zinchenko coming into that midfield, Declan Rice still getting used to that partnership there. And they were doing a thing where Zinchenko would move to that right position within the DM spots, and then Rice will move over to the left. So that's interesting to see. And we do also need to speak about Thomas Partey, because he is now injured for 6 to 8 weeks. 6 to 8 weeks he is going to be out and not available. Looks like he's going to obviously miss this international break and the next international break and the games in between. Now, Thomas Partey is set to miss a numerous amount of games, such as the Everton game that you have next. Obviously, he's set to miss the PSV game at home and the PSV game away. He's also set to miss the North London derby, the game against Brentford away, Bournemouth away, Lens at home in the Champions League, Man City at home, and due to miss the game against Chelsea at Stamford Bridge, possibly, which is after the international break. He may be back for that game against Chelsea at Stamford Bridge, but it looks like he might be out. They did say 6 to 8 weeks, so we're gonna have to wait and see what happens. But it's very unfortunate. The worst news you can receive, because Thomas Partey is so pivotal and integral to the way that we play, especially in the 4-3-3 formation or 4-2-3-1, whichever way you want to call it. I feel like he's integral to playing in that formation. Now, Fabio Vieira, and this might be a bit crazy to say now, but I truly believe it. I think Fabio Vieira this season is going to explode. I think he's going to have the best season he's ever had, and just off of the way he's coming off the bench, I feel like he looks a bit more, electric, a bit more direct, a bit more creative, and very accurate with his passes. And yeah, it's one thing being a effective player off the bench, but you also need to be able to do it in a full 90 minutes. So that's what I'm waiting for. I'm waiting for a game where Fabio Vieira plays a full 90 minutes so we can see what he can do in that position. I feel like he needs to play in that formation, the three at the back, because that's the formation that suits him best. Him and Eddie Nketiah. I feel like they play very well together in that formation. So if I do see him play a full 90 minutes, I want him to play in that formation, and I want him to play with Eddie Nketiah, because I feel like they have a good connection to be able to find each other. They often play off of each other very well, and I feel like that's a good partnership right there. So I'm waiting to see what happens with that. But other than that, a good game, a good win against Manchester United, and we are so happy about that. That means so much to the fans to be able to get a win at home, which, to be honest, most of the times, if you look at our head-to-head when they come to the Emirates Stadium, they rarely win, to be honest. They rarely win when they come to the Emirates. So it's pretty much business as usual. And yeah, so happy about the win. So that's it for today for the match reaction, match review, whatever you want to call it, for the Arsenal game versus Manchester United. 3-1 against the Scumbags. Now please make sure to like the video, make sure to share the video with your friend groups, make sure to share the video with people you know. And please make sure to hit that subscribe button, hit the bell notification so you're notified every time I make a video. Thank you very much for tuning in, guys. I love you all. Come on, you Gunners. Up the Gunners. Man United stink.